Playing a co-op game with your friends is one of the fun things you can do. I like the idea of me and my buddies finishing an objective together, experiencing a story together, fighting side by side against a common enemy together, but the moment the multiplayer games become a free-for-all, it is a completely different story. Every round feels like a fight to the death, every mistake gets acknowledged, and every win becomes an ego boost that nobody asked for, but absolutely everyone savors. So when me and my friends Kyomu and Lily sit down to play together, we all know we're going to have a good time, but deep down in the very back of each of our tiny competitive brains, we are all thinking one thing: I must win. Welcome to Golf with Friends, a game where you and your friends hit a ball around a mini golf course together, which sounds peaceful and civilized until you realize that your friends are also right there on the same course, hitting the balls into your ball, knocking you off of platforms, and generally making your life miserable in ways that are technically allowed by the game. And on top of that, we weren't even playing the game on normal mode. We played speed golf, so everyone is just launching their ball at the same time in the same direction on the same course all at once like a complete disaster. And now let's see what happens when three friends play something that could potentially ruin their friendship over a stupid golf game. As we boot up the first course, I didn't know what I was expecting. Me and Kyomu never technically played speed golf before when we played this game, so we both expected Lily to have some field advantage. But the concept felt very straightforward, which is just whoever puts their ball in the hole first wins, so I think it should be fine. The first couple of rounds, I was holding on my own, with the first two rounds feeling relatively straightforward. But as round 3 hits, I started to notice my struggle.
Hell yeah!
Oh, hell no! My ball kept either rocketing past the hole or bouncing completely off the course into the void. With that in mind, I have to be more precise on how hard I can hit the ball so that way it can stop at the right distance, trying to figure out when the right time with no obstacles hitting the ball. There seems to be a lot of things to think about for speed golf, and I was losing ground fast. And that's when Lily just came up and casually drops the most important piece of information for speed golf.
By the way, Ray, you could press S to slow yourself down.
Oh, you can do that? Hold S. You can just hold S to stop the ball. She apparently knew this the whole time and didn't say a word about it. And look, I don't want to say this is gatekeeping, but I'm also not saying that. In the next round, Kyomu and I just finally realized that strokes don't even matter in speed golf. We've been super careful in lining up our shots this whole time, but the game doesn't really care about all that. All that really matters is who gets there first. That's it. And it turns out Lily never really shared that info either. As the game starts to progress, I'm starting to get the hang of stopping the ball, even go as far as taking advantage of it.
No! Wait, how did you get before me?
I hold S.
You!
Though, just because I know how to use the emergency brake now, that doesn't mean I'm all of a sudden winning the game. With me consistently going out of bounds not just once or twice, but 4 times in every round, it stops being a minor inconvenience, but is now a huge sign that I'm a f***ing moron. Out of bounds in speed golf isn't just a little problem. It's like a life sentence. Because by the time your ball respawns, your friends have already finished the hole, made a snack, done their taxes, have kids, watch their kids go to college, and come back to the game only to watch you still suffering to get into the hole. By round 16, I had already accepted my outcome in the game. My score was so bad at round 16 that at this point, Kyomu didn't even care about landing 3rd on round 17. Oh, thank God.
Yes!
Guys, hold on. Hold on.
You got this.
I'm trying to trick shot that.
You need to stop.
What am I hitting?
At the end of game 1, Lily won the game, and Kyomu got 2nd, and I got a very comfortable last place. But I told myself, hey, this is just a warm-up. My A game was simply just starting. It will show up eventually. Surely. As we finally started the next map, it was a fresh start for everyone. And with everything being an even playing field now due to our new profound knowledge from our first game, I'm sure the odds of me winning is greater than before. And it shows. I've been making the most of my breaks so I can get back into position quicker and hit the ball before others do. I'm really soaking up everything I learned and putting it into action to come up ahead. And now I'm a totally different player. I'm now built different. And honestly, I think I'm winning. But just because I learned a lot from the first game doesn't mean there's nothing left to learn. This map introduces us to jetpacks, another feature that I'm not aware of. And because of that, it cost me approximately 5 seconds of fumbling, which was exactly enough for Kyomu to land first. Can you believe it? In speed golf, 5 seconds of fumbling might as well be 5 years at this point. A few rounds in and I'm still in the lead, although not by a lot, all because of bullshit moments.
Whoa, that's cool.
No.
We got it at the same time?
Oh my God, no way.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
It said mine went in
Let's
first.
go!
Wait, it said mine went in first on my screen. What the fuck?
As we got closer to the final stretch, luck suddenly started to turn against me.
Dude, where even are you?
Dude, I promise you, I don't know
You're
where
in
I am.
such a messed up spot. Yeah, no, you took the hardest route.
The next few holes were just one bad shot after another, and before I knew it, the lead I had worked so hard for was gone. By the end of round 10, we were all tied up, dead even. The atmosphere got way more intense, with everything on the line as we all vied for first place. Kyomu, who had mostly been in 3rd throughout the game, slowly made her way up, and 6 rounds later, she took the lead. And to make matters worse, round 17 screwed me even more as I went out of bounds 6 freaking times. 6 in one round. At that point, I knew it was over. Even if I had managed to win the last hole, the math just didn't add up. In round 18, I gave it my all. But in all honesty, it didn't really matter anymore. I ended up in 3rd place again. The huge lead I had before just vanished in an instant, like a sandcastle being washed away at high tide. I felt a real hit in my ego, and I honestly thought this was the lowest point we'd hit during the stream. I thought I would never come back to this. The shame I had as both of my friends got the glory while I got 3rd in every game. I never thought defeat can be so painful. And just like that, we were about to end the stream. But something happened. So as we were heading to the main menu, Lily's chat was asking her to play one more game since the stream had only been going for about 30 minutes. Me, Kyomu, and Lily usually do our streams for at least an hour, so they had to stay on longer this time. What seemed like a little inconvenience for them turned out to be a blessing in disguise for me. This is it, my big chance. If I can just hit at least 1st place on this one, I can make up for the huge mess up I had in the last 2 games. I have to win this. As they started up the game and began another round, I was more ready than ever. I pumped myself up because I truly believe this is the only thing that matters right now. Winning this silly golf game. Not points, not a prize, just the basic dignity of not finishing last 3 times in a row. And I told myself to lock in. No more out of bounds, no more getting lost. This is my moment. I got 3rd in the 1st round. Okay, it's not a good start. The next few rounds, I was swinging back and forth between 1st and last with absolutely nothing in between. It feels like a roulette at this point where I'm either feeling incredible or incredibly bad. There was one round where the map had multiple holes section and we had to navigate through them to reach the flag. Me and Kyomo are playing correctly, going through each hole carefully, only for Lily to just jump directly to the flag hole from the top, skipping everything and landing 1st place.
You guys could have fallen off of the top of the tree, by the way.
Oh, thanks for telling us now.
I don't want to say anything. I wanted to get in first.
Why are you gatekeeping?
I want to win.
Dude, I never gatekeep.
That's cool. Don't worry, Karma got to her in one of the rounds.
And literally can't make this one, guys.
Like, just stay on the roof. It goes down. Yeah.
What?
Oh, unless you do that.
As we were nearing the end, we finished round 17 with one major problem. Everyone is tied. Oh my god, this is it.
Okay.
This is it.
Okay, guys.
It's the last.
Okay, guys.
And with one hole left, finally, the last round to determine everything. It's neck and neck between me and these two. If I can land 1st place in this, I can finally reclaim my honor to this godforsaken game. I need to win this. And with round 18 underway, we can feel the tension. The game starts, and I was lost. Where the heck is the hole? I landed immediately in an out of bounds area. And during that time, Lily and Kyomu already figured out where to go, with me trying to follow along and maybe swoop in for the 1st place. But sadly, Lily hits 1st. I was devastated. Seeing her name landing that hole felt distraught, as I thought I could go for at least a 2nd place. But then, Lady Luck smited me with the most undesirable favor as I went through out of bounds again and again and again. The cart physically bumps me, I swung the ball too weakly, bouncing in multiple areas only to reach outside of the court, landing out of bounds so many times that Kyomu landed 2nd place. The tragic flop that happened in this round felt like 1,000 stabs on my chest as I put in my last knot, knowing full well the game was settled. Last place. Again. And that genuinely is the story of how I lost every single match of Golf with Friends. 3 maps, 3 last places, 1 cart that shoved me out of bounds on the final hole of the final round like it had a personal vendetta against me. Which honestly at this point, fair enough, I deserved it. I am simply not a speed golf person. Some people are born with instincts, some people are born knowing to hold S from the very beginning, and some people are born to go out of bounds and make their friends genuinely concerned about what you're doing. I am that person, and I have made peace with this. But somewhere underneath all the penalties and the jetpack fumbling, some tiny delusional, completely unjustified part of me still believes that next time it will be different. And honestly, maybe it will be. Because at the end of the day, across 3 full games, every map, every round, every out of bounds, I was the most consistent player out there, and nobody else can pull off a 3rd place as consistent as I am. Please subscribe.